podcast and welcome to Channel Earth.
I'm Lindsay DePente, your reporter, and welcome to Channel Earth.
I'm Cal, your co-anchor, and welcome to Channel Earth.
And I'm Brock Dayton, your lead anchor.
Your name's Chris Coates.
Just let me have my fun.
Good afternoon, and welcome to Channel Earth. Today, we have multiple interviews with students from NDCL, talking about topics of pollution, poaching, endangered animals, and deforestation.
Later in the show, we will have a special interview with God. Now, we're going over to Lindsay with students of NDCL High School.
So, deforestation. What's the T? First off, forests cover 31% of our Earth. We lose about 51,233 acres of forest every day from deforestation. Most of this deforestation comes from agriculture growth, yet what we don't realize is that by cutting down forests, we increase the amount of carbon in our climate, which also increases flooding, greenhouse gases, and soil erosion. We are endangering many animals that call the forest their home. About 80% of Earth's land animals live in forests, and 50% of Earth's species exist and live in rainforests. And isn't it crazy that rainforests could completely vanish from our Earth in the next 100 years if we don't slow our current rate of deforestation? Many plants and animals can be wiped out through our thoughtlessness and lack of taking care of our Earth. So, what can we do to help? Well, first off, we can raise awareness of deforestation and all of its effects that it has. Hey you,
Yes?
do you know what deforestation is?
No, but I'm gonna do something about it.
You better go have fun. Also, we can cut down on products that use trees, such as many paper products like paper plates. So, now over to someone else. Hi, I'm here with Anna Corso. She's a vegan, and I'm gonna ask her some questions about the Earth. So, Anna, how many tons of pollution do you think are in the ocean?
I'd say like 300 million.
What's your view on poaching?
I don't think it's good because it hurts animals, and I don't like hurting animals.
We know. How many square miles of forest do you think are torn down every day?
I don't know. Like
Do you see how uneducated they are?
100,000.
100,000.
It's probably more though.
How many endangered species do you think there are on the planet?
Like 150 maybe. I don't know.
All right, thank you.
Hello. Poaching is a very serious issue that we as a world struggle with. It is known in the Bible that God put humans on earth first, and then gave us animals. God intended us to have animals, but they are lower than us because we have souls and they don't. Yes, I know this is harsh, but it's true. Ever since money was created, we have been hunting animals for sport and mistreating them. In recent times, did you know that millions of animals are killed illegally, and also rhinos on the verge of extinction? As human beings, we've realized that there is an issue. That's why Save the Rhino has dedicated their time to saving animals such as the rhinos. Poaching is very illegal and needs to be stopped. Thank you for listening to this very important message. And before I send it off to Tammy, I would like to interview an NDCL student and what they think about this topic. Hi, I'm here with Junior Bella Puno. Hi Bella. I have some questions for you.
Go ahead.
My first question is, what is your view on poaching?
I mean, I really don't think it's that bad. I own a few pair of Uggs myself, and I have a fur coat and a leather purse.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that answer, but question for you: are you aware that rhinos are near extinction because of poaching? How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel sad, but their skin's beautiful.
Their skin. We don't use rhino skin. We use rhino horns. Oh, thank you.
Well.
That's all the time we have, and now over to Tammy.
Ocean pollution is a big problem in our world today. The average American throws away 185 pounds of plastic a year. It takes 500 to 1,000 years for plastic to degrade. The Atlantic Ocean is the worst pockets of pollution. Sea turtles are the #1 sea animal affected by ocean pollution. Throwing away garbage in our oceans isn't the only issue. Air pollution is also affecting our oceans every day. National Marine Protected Area System is the #1 organization to help with air pollution. We just need to take one step at a time and stop littering as a whole to stop this issue.
Okay, we're out here on the streets of Notre Dame Cathedral Latin, you know how it is, and I'm gonna ask random kids walking by questions. Do you litter, sir? Sir, excuse me, do you litter?
What?
Do you litter?
What is littering?
Okay, on to our next question. How many tons of pollution do you think is in our ocean?
200.
Wrong.
This commercial is brought to you by Idaho Department of Environmental Quality. Hey, it's your twin sister.
Excuse me, ma'am, did you just litter? Do you know how much pollution is in the ocean each year? 8 million tons a year!
It's not the ocean.
It's besides the point.
An endangered species is one whose numbers are so small that it is at risk of extinction. The environmental crisis is a moral challenge, and it calls us to examine how we use and share the goods of the earth and how we live in harmony with God's creation. Our problems are the world's problems and burdens for generations to come. In 1973, Congress showed global leadership by creating the Endangered Species Act. The act has been successful, and no law has been more important in preventing the extinction of wildlife. Aside from the benefits that animals and plants can provide to us in medicine and companionship, every species is part of a fragile web of life that is necessary for sustaining our own survival, and the loss of a species is an irreparable blow to the balance of an entire ecosystem. This is why we must work to protect the species of the entire world. Hello, God. What an honor to be talking to you in person. We have some serious topics that we need to address and talk about.
It's a pleasure to be here with you.
Now, how do you feel we have handled the pollution problem of our planet?
You as a human race have not handled it well. The problem continues to grow and you need to change.
What about the topic of poaching and endangered animals?
As the human race, it is your duty to be stewards to my creation. Everyone needs to see how important these animals are to your own life. There are so many things that need to be proved.
What are we doing wrong?
Well, all your problems are connected. The deforestation, the ocean pollution, and poaching are all causing many endangered animals and species around the earth. You need to learn what stewardship is and treat the planet with more respect.
How do we do that?
Well, you need to cut down on all of the pollution and destruction of my creation. You can start with recycling and remember not to litter.
Thank you so much for your wisdom and for meeting with us today.
Thank you for caring and making a difference. I love you. God bless.
Thanks, God.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Thank you for tuning into today's episode of Channel Earth. I hope from today's episode you can take away some things about our planet. We can't make a change alone. So as a community, we need to come together. Thank you. Have a good day. Your view of poaching.
But like you have a really good neighborhood, so we could really.
Run, Forrest, run! Run, Forrest, run!
Wait, do you have to throw the ball to me? Yeah.
Okay.
That's all, folks.